Shalom, my friends. My name is Rabbi Dov Cohen. I'm speaking to you from Jerusalem, and welcome to this incredible journey of living in tune. And what does it really mean to live in tune? Our sages teach us that in our essence, we are innately healthy. We are calm. We are pure. We are holy. We are connected. We have immense vitality and love and compassion and joy. That is our natural state of being. It's just that we're not necessarily living in tune with that. And why is that? Because we have a nature, maybe we get angry quickly, and we have a nurture, we had a difficult childhood, we have relationship pressures, we have financial pressures, so we start building up anxiety and doubt, fear, worry, low self-esteem, all of these things. And that actually covers up our natural state of being, our natural state of consciousness and joy and calm. So our sages teach us a beautiful thing from the very first verse in the Torah. Bereshit bara Elokim et hashamayim ve'et haaretz. In the beginning of God's creating the heavens and earth. The word for create is bara, but it's related to the word bari, which means healthy. Which means from the very, very beginning of creation, the essential nature of everything was healthy. And it was in tune. It was in tune with the divine flow of all of creation. So we've just got out of tune. We're not living in tune with who we really, really are. And this is what we're trying to do. I like to use this example, this analogy. I'm from London, and I ask people, how many days a year does the sun shine in London? So people say 4, 5, 100, but the truth is the sun shines every single day. There's clear blue sky and sun every single day. It's just that for many, 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 many days of the year, it's covered up. It's covered up with rain clouds and storms and thunder and lightning. And so too with us. Our souls are simple and pure. Our minds are just over analytical and judgmental and comparing and doubting and fearing. So our minds are like the clouds that are covering up the clear blue, sunny, warm sky. So what we need to do for a real spiritual practice is we don't need to build anything. Judaism isn't a path to becoming enlightened. It's a path to stripping away and revealing that we're already enlightened. That's our essential state. That's who we really are. And so how do you do this? There are 3 steps to real consistent spiritual growth. The first one is the right understanding, having the right knowledge. And what does that mean? If you think that you are intrinsically evil and you're a sinner and you have to repent, then you're so disconnected from the reality, you'll never be able to connect to your soul. Judaism teaches the opposite. You're perfect and pure and enlightened and wonderful. So we've got to understand the nature of reality, the nature of ourselves, the nature of the world, the nature of God, the nature of our life in this world, what we're trying to achieve. So the first thing is just to understand. The second thing we need are the tools to implement that knowledge in our lives, to not just know it as a fact, but to start feeling it and living with that. And for that we need mindfulness tools, because your whole experience of life is just whatever's going on in your mind. Your thoughts create your reality. So if you're having clear, refined, uplifting, positive, sweet thoughts, you're going to have a very good life. And if you're having the opposite, you're not going to have such a great life. It says in Pirkei Avot, Ezehu Gibor, who is the strong one, who is the master? HaKoveshit Yitzro, the person who learns to deal with the mind. But in order to do that, we need mindfulness tools. And Judaism has thousands of years history of different mindfulness and meditation tools to help us calm and clear our mind and refocus it on the truth. So that's the second stage. First stage, have the right knowledge. Second stage, you need the tools in order to implement and integrate that knowledge into our everyday being, into our hearts. Then the third stage is accountability. And what does this mean? You might know the truth and you might have learned the meditation tools, but are you actually going to sit down and do them? Because so often we commit to something, I just want to do it, but we get very busy, or we get lazy, or we get distracted, so we don't do it. So we also need a system of accountability, personal accountability, to have a chart to tick off, did I do the simple tasks? And chevruta, a partner who I'm growing with and I can learn with, and a mentor, a guide who can advise you and you can turn to if you need extra help and guidance. So we need these 3 stages: knowledge, tools to implement that knowledge, and then compassionate accountability in order to make sure we're actually applying those tools in our everyday life. And this is what the Chibora really is all about. And our main vibe to the Chabura is simplicity. Just don't overanalyze. Simplicity and joy. Never beating ourselves up and saying, I can't do this and I'm not good. Exactly the opposite. Smiling when we fail. Smiling and growing from our failures. And compassionately and joyfully taking very, very small steps to really improve the whole way we think, about ourselves and our lives and the world around us. B'ezrat Hashem, that's what we're really focused on. And we really believe this is the core, most foundational, essential work, avoda, that everyone needs in their life to really start living on this level of consciousness and sweetness and vitality and joy, which really means to be living in tune. B'ezrat Hashem, I'm very, very excited to be going on this journey with you. Please reach out whenever you need us.